Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm making a Halloween wreath. This was filmed in March. I don't know when you're seeing it, but you know. I have a Dollar Tree wreath frame. It's got 18 ties on it, 6 in the middle, 6 on the inside, 12 on the outside, and I'm using 2 rolls of 10-inch Deco mesh. This one's a black and white stripe, and to get it started I'm just going to zip tie it in front of one of the pipe cleaners and then leave that one open, measure 10 inches, and skip over to the next one. You don't have to measure this. You can eyeball it if you're good like that. I'm not. So, yeah, it's 10 inches between ties, and that one was moving around a little bit, so I just hit it with some glue. So yeah, the pipe cleaners are on here. The inner ones are connecting the inside 2 rings. They're in the middle of the supports, the braces, the welds, whatever, and then the other 2 are on the outside between the middle pipe cleaner and the welds. And now I am all the way around on the inside, outside and the inside. I'm just going to tie down that part right there and just tuck the little excess in. Now I'm going through and just kind of puffing these out some, because you don't want it all bunched up. You want it to be nice and full and big and spread out. So this is a ombre metallic mesh. It's cut at 20 inches, and I am just ruffling it up and putting it in my ties. Now the middle's green, outside's orange, other side is purple. So when I put it in, I'm alternating the purple and the orange. Like, see, the purple was facing in the first one, now the orange is facing in, next one will be the purple. And this was really nice mesh to work with. It's so sparkly. And I'm putting one of these in every pipe cleaner. Now I've cut some orange and black striped ribbon with some sheer green. It's really like a bright green. They're at 12 inches, and I have 9 of each. They've been dovetailed already, and all I'm going to do is put a green one, and then an orange and black one, and then a green one, and they're going in the same ties that we used to tie down the black and white mesh and the foil mesh. And these could be a little longer if you wanted more of the ribbon to show, but I don't like covering up an entire wreath of foil with ribbon. You know, why am I putting mesh on here to begin with? So I just wanted them kind of poking out. And the mesh and this orange and black ribbon is from Craft Outlet. That green, I found that while I was cleaning up. It's from Walmart, I think. It had to be, because it was Friday, and I don't know where else I would have gotten that from. And the frame, of course, is from Dollar Tree. So those are all the insides, and then I'm going to go to the outside. And I'm not super thrilled with how the green ribbon came out, but I couldn't find green ribbon during Christmas. There was no way I was going to find it in March, even with St. Patrick's Day. And something I would recommend is that when you're done adding the ribbons, if you know you're not going to add anything else on top of that, that's when you should make sure your pipe cleaner is twisted tight and then cut off, because I had to go back afterwards and cut all the pipe cleaners off, and once there's a whole bunch of stuff in here, it's kind of hard to do. And you can cut them, or you can just fold them down into the wreath, whatever is easier. Alright, so now I have the base done. Well, I have the base and then the foil on top of that and the ribbons on top of that. And I have taken apart a other wreath to put in there, but first I'm going to put on the bow, which I made off camera, because if you want to see me make it, you can check out the full version of this, which will be up tomorrow. It's like 2 hours long. But it's a Dollar Tree orange, Hobby Lobby black and white stripe, and the black and orange stripe is from Craft Outlet. And I think they're all just 6-inch loops. And I'm just gonna put that on there and pull the pipe cleaners to the back. And I needed some more green because, as I said, I didn't like the way the ribbons turned out. So these are some Christmas ornaments from a couple of years ago. And my head's not in the way for long, don't worry. And I'm putting 3 of these in there first, you know, kind of like in a triangle. And then I'm going to go back and add 2 more to the sides. I could have filled the whole thing. I have like 100 of these balls for some reason. But I didn't want it to become like overwhelmed with ornaments. And they are like pointy at the bottom, so I wanted that sticking out so it didn't look just like a round ball. But if you only had round ornaments, you could definitely use that. So yeah, all this other stuff came from a centerpiece kind of candle holder thing I did last year. And it has been sitting in my living room since I finished it, so I said I am harvesting a little bit of this, most of it actually, and we're going to put it in this wreath because it's March. I can't find any Halloween stuff unless it's already in my house. So I only had a little bit of this purple stuff, and I'm just trying to figure out where I wanted. I knew that I wanted it coming out the bow because there's not enough to actually spread around throughout the wreath. So I have my little glue pot on the side there, you can see, and I'm just going in and sticking it around underneath the bow. And I think there's only 3 pieces, maybe? And then I'm just clipping the little butterflies back on there. And I was having trouble with this center part. I put the loop there just because I didn't like the way it looked before, but then they picked up one of the pumpkins and I was like, hey, you know what? I can put that in the middle and it'll hold those loops where I want them. And it'll look cute. And that looks cute. And I had another one. I only had one other one, so I was like, I'm going to put that in there. And these are some little styrofoam candy corns from a pick. And my head. Wow. Wow. I'm standing up. If you watch the long video, my back has been killing me. So I sit down and then I have to get up for a little bit and then my back starts hurting and then I have to sit back down and it feels better and then it starts hurting so I have to stand back up. So I'm standing up now. That's why my head keeps coming into the camera. I'm just kind of spreading those around. Trimming off any frays when I see them. This was cut with a wood burning tool, but it's still frayed. These are the other part of that candy corn pick. It's just like a black glittery stem with some orange, white, and yellow balls on it, and I just had maybe 3 or 4 of these, so I kind of sporadically place them around. And it wouldn't be a Halloween wreath without the eyeball roses. I have a couple of the purple, I have a couple of the black, and then I think I add another bunch of just plain purple roses that they had out for a Valentine's Day. Yes, if you want to watch the full version of this, the full talk through, real time, it'll be available tomorrow morning at 9. It's an interesting one because this is being filmed in March. I'm recording it. Today's the 20th, so we're in the midst of what was happening in March and what hopefully is not happening anymore. So there's a lot of me talking about that and just my experience with, self-isolation and self-quarantine, whatever you want to call it. Hopefully it's over. And if you're watching this way in the future and you're like, what is he talking about? Go check Wikipedia. I think these were from the black rose bushes. It's just like a little leaf with a spider on it. At this point, I had already put so much in here, I was like, I might as well just finish this off. And I did like the way it came out. Like, it's interesting. There's enough stuff in there where you're like, oh wait, I didn't see that last time. And as you can tell, it's getting full and I am wondering where to put things. Which to most people might be an indication that you're done, but nah, not me. It's not done until it's overdone. Especially with Halloween, I mean, come on. I do wish that you could see more of that solid orange ribbon in the back, but all my loops are the same size, so what are we counting here? I guess you'll have to watch the long version to figure that out, like I will after this, because now I'm like, what am I doing? So this is basically the finished wreath here. Yeah, see what I can't even. It says March something. I don't know when I filmed this. It was this week though, so between the 15th and the 20th. I just felt like doing something different. So I will see you guys later and stay spooky. That's what I said in the original video. This is the finished wreath outside. You can see once it's outside and quality camera and brighter lights, you can see that it's nice and bright and lots of different colors. I had fun with this one. It was some much needed fun, a little bit of escape at the time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, turn on your notifications, follow me on Instagram, and I will see you next time. Don't know when this is going up, but I will see you the Monday, the Wednesday, or the Friday after. Alright guys, bye-bye.